Hi everyone, my name is Gurman, and today I am going to be talking about circular drumheads. The development and design of the circular drumhead. The first drums were made from wood and animal skin. The circular shape was the most common due to ease of construction, and the circular shape was the best for stretching the membrane uniformly on the drumhead, also to adjust uniform tension on the membrane. Later, it was discovered that the circular membrane shape was the best design because with the same number of modes, it could produce a wider range of frequencies compared to other membrane shapes. This means a drummer has to excite less number of modes to obtain higher frequencies with a circular membrane than they do with other shaped membranes, which reduces the strain on the drummer. A circular membrane shape has a larger area than other shapes, which increases the sound intensity and amplitude. A circle is the most symmetrical shape in 2D and has an infinite amount of lines of symmetry, which means that the same sound is produced no matter what side of the circular membrane is hit by the drummer. Next up, we have the purpose and applications of a circular drum. The purpose of a circular drum is to resonate with the vibration of the head, to produce the same sound no matter where the drum is struck. Musicians use drums with the different diameters and depth to create the tone of sound they want. A larger diameter and deeper shell equals a thicker and heavier tone. A smaller diameter and shallower shell equals a brighter and lighter tone. Drummers tune their drum heads by changing the tension of the top and bottom heads to create the tonal qualities they want in their music. The greater the difference in tension between the top and bottom heads, the greater the change in tone of sound. Next, the physics behind the circular drum head. The tone of sound comes from the drum caused by the standing waves inside of it. Most sound waves, including the ones reaching our ears, are not standing waves. The waves being produced or bouncing back and forth in the drum show constructive interference and not destructive, because that would just cause some of the waves to cancel out. The standing waves inside the drum are the trapped waves, which are a bunch of regularly spaced waves that are bouncing back and forth in a drum that fits their wavelength perfectly. For any drum of a particular diameter, there are a lot of waves that don't fit, but also a lot that do. The longest wave that fits is called the fundamental or first harmonic. The second longest wave that fits is the second harmonic, and so on. This is a whole set of standing waves, called harmonics, that will fit into any drum of a specific diameter. Next up, we have the limitations of the circular drum. The drum will produce the same tone of sound depending on what the tension is for the top and bottom heads. So to change the tone of sound the drum is producing, you would have to stop playing it and change the tension on the top and bottom heads. You would have to play around with the tension of the top and bottom heads, also the diameter of your drums and the depth of your drums in order to find the tone of sound you want to create for your music. This is because there is no exact list or procedure that determines what tension, diameter, or depth your drums have to be at in order to create a specific tone of sound. And here are my references. Thank you everyone for listening.